Okay, okay, that was surprising. Okay, so I just got back from my very first flight with the DJI Avata, and I discovered something very, very surprising. It was completely unexpected. I've never had a drone do this on me before, but I wanted to point this out because it could be something that affects you and you're going to want to know about it. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the footage. Now, what happens, I put my DJI Avata up, I was only up for about 20 seconds, and all of a sudden I get a giant leaf that goes across my lens. Now, this really surprised me because I've been flying drones for years. I mean, all the way back to the DJI Phantom 2. And I love flying my drones low to the ground because I like the feel of the foreground element of the ground and the speed that it ensues. But I've never had a leaf get caught in a camera like this. Well, I was able to go and shake it off, and here's a thing that I discovered. I flew for about 20 minutes on 2 batteries on my DJI Avata, and I was flying, really enjoying flying the drone. And check this out, I had leaves get caught in the front of my Avata 4 times in 20 minutes. Now remember, I am a guy that flies drones close to the ground all the time, and this completely surprised me. And what it shows me is the design of the Avata. If you're flying around a lot of leaves, you need to be extra careful. And what really comes into play is, look at this one right here. I was flying in, and this leaf almost completely blocked my entire field of view. It put me in a very, very tricky situation. So luckily for me, I'm in my backyard. I know exactly where the drone is. I don't have to worry about losing it. If I felt really bad, I could down it. But if I'd been out somewhere in a forest or something like that where I didn't know the current terrain, I would risk having my drone in a situation that I would have no idea where it actually is. Now that being said, I did find a trick that I was able to clear the debris off a number of times, and essentially what I would do is, if I could find a place that had a good open space, I would shoot my drone up, and as I tried to descend as rapidly as I could, and the descent would usually shake the leaf off. It didn't work all the time, but it did work 3 out of the 4 times. So if you get caught in this situation, if you can find some air, try and go up and shake the leaf off. But I thought this was something that I was very surprised on my virginal DJI Avata flight to have this happen. And if you're out there, I just want to make sure you're aware that this can happen. And the design really, really loves to trap leaves and paste them over the lens of your Avata. Anyway, guys, I hope you find that useful. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. Leave me any notes and comments down below. And yeah, go out there, keep on shooting, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.